So let's paint the picture. It's a round circle table. You're talking to all your friends. Everybody's talking about how much they love their career, how good they're doing, how much they envision themselves doing this. But your best friend says, I hate my job. I want to start a new career. I don't have a college degree. I don't plan on going back to college. I want to make a good amount of money. And I need that flexibility. What would you tell them? At the vegan restaurant, and our friend, let's give our friend a name. Let's call our friend Bobbi. So Bobbi listed off, said that he hates his job and he needs a new career. So with that being said, I interject, hey Bobbi, why don't you look into information technology? And Bobbi interrupts me being very pessimistic. Said, bruh, I done told you I'm not going back to college. Everybody thinks that you gotta go to college to work IT. I'm not going back to college. I'm not going 60K in debt. I don't have 4 years. I need to figure this thing out right now. Like, yo, Bobbi, calm down. I've been doing this for 10 years. I got you. First off, Bobbi, I don't have a 4-year degree, and I have no intentions on getting one. So the beautiful thing about information technology is you don't have to have 4 years of college, 5 years, how many ever, to show your worth. So in information technology, they normally, a lot of recruiters or a lot of hiring managers go off of your experience. They go off of your knowledge, your technical knowledge at the interview, but they also use certifications. So for different subfields in information technology, they have different certifications. So networking, you'll have Cisco, Juniper, Palo Alto, Checkpoint. Those last two are more so for firewall. For cloud computing, you'll have Microsoft Azure, Amazon's AWS. Google has a cloud computing certification. CompTIA has a lot of entry-level certifications, so on and so forth. So you're not required to have 4 years of college. However, on a lot of job postings, the 4-year college degree is preferred. Also, Bobbi said he wanted flexibility, and when he said flexibility, it reminded me of David Goodman. So David Goodman has a saying that it's two types of workers. You have the somewheres and the anywheres. So a somewhere is someone that has to stay in a specific location to perform this specific duty or task. So if you work in an oil field, if you work in a coal mine, you have to be where there's oil, and you have to be where there is coal. If you are anywhere, you can take your job anywhere. The majority of the IT jobs that I've worked on in the private sector, the non-government sector, on the private sector, have been very flexible, where I work the majority of my time remote. So like one of the best things to me was to live in Charlotte, North Carolina, be able to drive 4.5 hours to Atlanta and not have to take off work. Because as long as I had an internet connection, I was in business. Bobbi also said that he wanted a very lucrative career. So what I would say with that is very subjective, because 40,000 may be great money to some people, but 90,000 they may feel like they're at the poverty line for some reason. But so it also depends on where you're at. Because if you're in San Francisco, then 90,000 would definitely put you in the poverty line. And I would definitely tell Bobbi that information technology in general is one of the highest earning on average and one of the fastest growing career fields in America. I would say the world, but my research led me to say America. So the Bureau of Labor and Statistics has said that between 2018 and 2028, there will be a 12% increase, in jobs in information technology. That was over 550,000 jobs alone. Like, Bobbi, if you can't be one of those 550,000, then you did something wrong. And the last point for information technology and why I think that should be his next career move is nearly recession proof. It's nearly recession proof. So during this pandemic, man, nearly the whole world shut down. I'm definitely exercising hyperbole, but nearly everything shut down, but there was still an increase in information technology jobs because no matter what, everything that we use still requires internet. So think about it. They shut down retail stores, right? Or they close retail stores for a good minute. And of course, it depends on what area you're in, what location. It depends on where you're at. But e-commerce picked up. What does e-commerce run off of? Internet. So anything that requires an internet, anything that requires an internet signal, it requires IT personnel. So that's what I would tell Bobbi. But not only am I telling Bobbi, I'm telling you, IT is a great field, and I just listed four different reasons. Excuse me. I listed 4 different reasons why I think Bobbi should join it and why I think you should join it.